Okay, let's get our cards out here and we'll see what the spiritual pointing is today. What is the pointing of the day? Let's take a look and see what we have. Let's give these cards a ruffle shuffle here and see what is the spirit pointing today. Spirit pointers. Oop. That's the wrong way. Okay, let's see what we have. First one out is rejoice. Rejoice. And second one out is work. Busy bee, worker bee. Rejoicing and work. So let's see how these fit together today. Okay, with rejoice we have exploration, the ninth house, exploration. And with work we have source, the source, the sun. Okay. Now we get our clarifiers to tell the rest of the story, what direction we're going with this. Oop, come out of there. We need all of you. And this is the one that tells the tale. Okay, with rejoicing, exploration, we have for the hidden things. The high priestess, happily looking for the hidden things. Under work, source, okay, we have out in the cold. Okay, feeling lost, feeling isolated, feeling okay, let me have a second to put this together. Okay, so what it's saying is, if you are feeling isolated from the source, from the divine is, okay, from the divine is the source, and you want to work towards, you want to work towards the source, but you're feeling isolated, you're feeling, that you don't have that connection, that things are not going as well as you wanted, then again, and this is what I talked about yesterday, then you need to have more joy in your life and explore the deeper things. Looking, being willing to open up to the deeper things, working on developing your closeness to the divine is, to the source, so you don't feel isolated, because you see that they're trudging by the church. They're outside of the church. They're outside of that communion with the divine is. And so they are in the cold. They're in the isolation. And it's not that the divine is isolating them. They are isolating themselves. Okay? So they need to work on looking deeper and finding the blessings rather than the woe is me saga, the pity party, the poor me drama. Hidden things, look deeper, go into it in a rejoicing manner, that we have the opportunity to look deeper, okay? It's available. At the heart center, that's where the divine is. You find the divine in the heart center. That's available. But you got to turn inwards. You have to look inwards. You have to explore. You have to take the path. You have to walk it. You just can't say, give it to me, okay? It's something that has to be worked on, developing your connection with the source, okay? So don't be out in the cold. You can uncover the hidden things, but it takes getting out of a grossing pity party element. It takes working on developing that closeness to the source and being willing to explore, being willing to look deeper at those difficult issues and difficult times rather than playing the blame game on everybody else. And it's their problem. This has happened to me, and I have a right to be morose. I have a right to feel sad. I have a right to be the pity party. Oh, nobody knows. Oh, woe is me. You know, and you can beat that drum for all you're worth for years and years and years. But you don't break that cycle, and you don't break those bondages until willing to look deeper and willing to come out of this pity party and blame game of drama and really explore deeper, look deeper, and turn within to find the divine is. And this is something, you know, if you are working towards that, the divine is will send those that can help you to work with this, okay? Worker bee is a community, okay? So the source sends a community, but you've got to be willing to come out of the pity party and turn towards the light. You have to be willing to do that, to seek the deeper things. And it takes exploration of rejoicing, of coming out of the pity party, okay? It takes coming to a better frame of mind, because the source is always there. The source is always given, okay? And we come here to do the work. We come here to explore. We come here to learn. We come here to, you know, have this type of it's like school. This planet is like school. And we come here to work these things out, okay? But in order to work it out, you have to hold to the source, okay? And you need to turn towards the light rather than bypassing it in the struggle and continuing in isolation, okay? So it's just saying, yeah, you have a right if you want to have the pity party, you want to remain there in isolation, you want to play the blame game. All right, yeah, you have free will, you can do that. But to come out of the pity party, you know, this is why I tell people, do the gratitude journal. Find 3 things a day that you are truly grateful for, okay? And that helps to drag one out of the pity party, start to work to still the mind, and then look deeper. Look at how the mind functions, how it creates emotion, how emotion feeds the storyline, how that creates another thought and adds to the storyline. if you stop and you look at these things deeper and you question them at the deepest level, then you can have breakthroughs. You can break these chains. You can be in the light rather than bypassing the light and staying in the drama of the pity party and poor me saga. Okay? So that's what we get from the spirit pointings today. Turn towards the light. Okay? Do deeper research, deeper delving, and you can break those chains of bondage and come to that rejoicing, that happiness. It's there, it's available, but we have to do the deeper work. Okay, we have to be willing to turn within, turn towards the light, rather than staying in the shadow and isolation. We need to stay within the light and open up to that expansion. So thanks for tuning in, Love and Light, and we'll see you online.